This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. Mikey Garcia, stay your ass away from 147. I'm going to say that again. Stay your ass away from 147. Like my hair, your ass at 147 look like shit. I'm going to say that again. Like my hair and the way I'm woofing, your ass at 147 look like shit. You were exposed. You were demolished. You were trounced. You were given a boxing lesson. It was a boxing clinic. Earl the Truth Spence punished you, man. See, even I didn't understand what he meant by punishing you. I thought he was going to come with the tactical aggression, technical punching placement, and body snatching work style. He said, nah. That's my bulldozing style. I use that style against guys that are very slick boxers, which I think he's going to use that style against Terrence Bud Crawford in the second half of their fight to try to wear him down. He's not going to out-slick a slicker. He's going to try to bulldoze him. But he knew you were elementary. He knew you were fundamental. Your fundamentals were basic, and that was exposed. But I told y'all, man, Mikey Garcia got an atrocious foot game. I told y'all, he runs into the line of fire to get hit. Everything I said, man, just go from part 1 to part 80. I broke that thing down like the mad scientist of boxing that I am. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. The point in this video is, should his ass stay at 147? No. Take your ass away. Because I'm going to keep it real. When Keith Thurman gets 2 to 3 more tune-ups in him, and he's at his best, and I call him run time, aka duck time, he'll beat your ass. I'm going to say that again. He'll beat your ass. Because that motherfucker got power. So he can get your ass out of there. He'll stop you. Plus, his boxing skills are superior to yours. He will outbox you. Keith Thurman will make you look bad. Not like Earl the Truth Spence. It'll be a closer fight, but you will be embarrassed. Sean Porter will come with too much relentless pressure. I call him Sean Constipated Porter, and he's constipated in his style now. But he's a big welterweight, and he's going to put that size on you, and he's going to smother you. He's going to make you look bad. He don't got the fundamentals. You probably beat him in that area. As basic as your damn fundamentals are, as elementary as your fundamentals are, because he has no fundamentals. But he will smother you, and he will put the unlimited amount of pressure all night that would pretty much get your ass out of there. Danny Garcia, people sleeping on Danny Garcia, man. Danny Garcia got some good 1s and 2s. It's above average. I got him possibly my 4th, maybe 5th best welterweight. You know what I'm saying? I got, of course, Earl the Truth Spence over him. I got Terrence Bud Crawford over him. I got Ugas over him. I got Keith Thurman over him. So, yeah, I got him probably number 5. Because I would even, 4 or 5. Because him and Sean Porter, they about the same level. But his 1s and 2s is nice. And he can time. And the thing with Danny Garcia is he got power. Just ask Keith Thurman. He hit Keith Thurman on that damn elbow. Keith Thurman got an elbow injury. And I think he can stop your ass. If he time your ass right and he hits you with a flush shot, he can drop your ass. That's why I don't feel you should be in 147, man. You're dealing with guys that are just the weight class. They showed you there's weight classes for a reason. And that's conventional boxing wisdom. Hopefully y'all learn that lesson and know that when guys are daring to be stupid at the highest levels, it's not called daring to be great. It's daring to be stupid at the highest levels. They need to know their role, know their place, and stay in a motherfucking lane. I'm going to say that again. Know their role, know their place, and stay in a motherfucking lane. There's weight classes for a reason, folks. And we need to understand the magnitudes and the full weight and gravity of that. There's a reason behind that. Mikey Garcia, take your ass back down to 135. I think you got power there to expose a lot of people. But stay your ass far away from Loma. Y'all not seeing what Bob Arum's doing, man. Bob Arum is playing chess while y'all motherfuckers out here playing checkers. Because they know the Garcia family, as of late, especially Mikey Garcia, have been making stupid-ass decisions with this daring to be stupid bullshit. He was feeling himself too much. He didn't realize, like Meek Mill say, shout outs, there's levels to this shit. And he needed to go up against an elite boxer to be exposed to the truest and most properest levels that he belongs on, that I've been trying to tell you guys from the jump. I told you with that dude, there's no special effects up and down. That's why I call him Little Mikey, a.k.a. the little engine that couldn't. You get it? The little engine, I wish I could. The little engine, I wish I could start my ignition, but I can't start shit. That's what he is. He's an engine that can't start. Not fighting against the elites of the elites. And Loma is one of the elites of the elites. That would be another boxing clinic, another boxing lesson. Loma would be too lateral for him. Loma would be too fast for him, too athletic, too defensively responsible, too many ins and outs. The man is not one, but a two-time Olympic gold medalist. And he has the best amateur background out of any fighter in the history of the sport. Come on, man. Mikey Garcia got no fucking chance. If he was smart, I would take 6 fucking months off. Absorb all of that ass whooping that I got from Earl the Truth Spence. And fight 2 to 3 duds for tune-ups. Rebuild my confidence back up. Because I need to fight duds so that I can look very impressive. And then let Loma age more. And then take that fight. But if he going to try to take that shit right now, after he done got mentally, psychologically demoralized, his ass will get knocked out by Loma. Because what Andre Ward, you know what I'm saying, Andre Ward, what Earl the Truth Spence did, he did what Andre Ward did to Sergey Kovalev. He took Mikey Garcia's. I'm going to say that again. He did what Andre Ward did to Sergey Kovalev in the part 2. He took Mikey Garcia's this and this. I don't think Mikey Garcia is going to be the same fighter. And see, even Tim Bradley, bullet head ass Tim Bradley realized that shit. And his ass is coming correct. Because me and Earl the Truth Spence, we done knotted his damn knot head up. We done knotted that damn bullet head. We done put a few more bullets in that damn bullet head and got his ass right. Now he talking. He not talking like somebody's punch drunk that he was for a whole year with Provodnikov straight levied it on his ass. He sounds like someone that has knowledge. You see how Earl the Truth Spence, he like me, man. He keeps the foot on the what? On the next. He keeps the foot on the what? On the next. You saw how he came after Sugar Ray Leonard. That's what I'm talking about. He's like me, dog. We Sun Tzu art of war. When your enemy is frustrated, you continue to irritate him. That's right. We use the art of deception, dog. That's how you defeat motherfuckers. You think they have the upper hand because they being high and mighty. But we stay low and we stay grounded. And then when the time comes, we ether and we murk that ass. Sugar Ray is like, you know who, the one I just freshly defeated. He's triple back dancing and triple buck dancing at the highest levels. Look at him now. That's what triple buck dancers and triple backtrackers do. That's why I call him a fucking sellout. I called his ass a coon. Now y'all understand. See? Y'all got to see what I'm talking about, man. Only deep dickers understand what I'm talking about. Only real, super, and ultimate real G's out here in these boxing streets understand what I'm talking about. You got to be a deep thinker. We don't got time for that Rudy Poo and that plum plum shit. I love Bob Arum for what he just did. Because the Garcia family, they fell for that shit. Especially Peter. Oh my gosh. Don't get me started. Who the fuck named that kid Peter, man? That's the butt of all fucking jokes. You named that motherfucker after a pita bread? Oh my goodness. The motherfucker do look like a pita. His ass need to come to my school of health, dog. I can get that motherfucker right. Motherfucker look like a pita bread for real. I see why they call his ass Peter Garcia. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. I know y'all like me this way. This is me at my finest when I'm taking shots. So that's what I do. I take shots at motherfuckers. And now on to casual boxing talk. The motherfucker got a level of mental retardation. I'm telling y'all, man, I need to go sit down with these mental health clinicians and these mental health professionals. And we need to revise that DSM-5. We need to graduate that motherfucker to a DSM-6. And figure out what mental diagnosis this motherfucker got. Because I cannot comprehend that shit. I was trying to say schizoaffective, but The shit he got, man, that shit makes schizoaffective look like a picnic and a motherfucking vacation. The dude is all over the place. All sorts of all over the place till it's not even funny. Calling Earl the True Spence a bum? You're a fucking bum. With that 80s fashion, motherfucker. I mean, come on, man. We still doing color coordination? I thought that shit was out in the fucking 80s or the 90s. Motherfucker trying to coordinate? That's what these old slick motherfuckers used to do, man. Way back in the day, man. The old Dolomite days, man. Motherfuckers trying to color coordinate. We still doing shit like that? I mean, come on, man. You need a mental assessment, mental diagnosis, and you need a re-up on fashion, bruh. And that shit you be talking with these false headlines, like today. What's this headline about Mikey Garcia, injury and all that? You act like you be having these headlines, man, and you be talking out your ass. That's fucking clickbait, dude. See, that's the problem with these guys. They're ultra fanboys. They have no fucking substance. See, me, I don't need to do all this flashy shit on my YouTube. You know why? Because I come with substantive value. I come with substantive arguments. And when you're substantive, you don't need to do all that bullshit. Shout outs to Respective Boxing. That's a super real G out here in these boxing streets. Almost graduating to ultimate real G out here in these boxing streets. Pay attention to that dude's channel. Shout outs to Get a Mic Boxing. The best two-sided argument dude on YouTube. Shout outs to Woolstar TV. The mad scientist of boxing. He's cutthroat. That dude's belligerent like nobody's business, but he's funny as hell. Everybody can't get his comedy, but if you're a deep thinker and you understand boxing, check that man's channel out. That man is the real deal. Shout outs to Contender Regime Boxing. I like that Texas swag that boy got, man. He can break down some boxing too, man. But he do it from a southern aspect. Shout outs to Justin Glover. Finally, you put respect on my name. I told you, dog. You go back and look at all those damn debates against. We don't name cats here. Once we defeat them, they're nameless. If they can't give concession defeat videos, they are nameless. If they can't eat, if they can't swallow up that sore losing attitude, they are nameless. And debates with that dude is hence and thereby suspended. I got fucking Rudy Poo and Plum Brain, Mikey Garcia fanboys, aka this dude's, whatever the fart his name is, disciple, coming to my shit and telling me, hey, when y'all debate on Saturday, make sure you don't come with the dumb brain. I had to tell this motherfucker, debates are thereby canceled until this motherfucker come correct, eat fucking crow, and learn his role and learn his motherfucking place and put props on my fucking name and have that concession defeat video ready. There ain't no more debates. Because the motherfucker lack moral turpitude. He lacks moral dignity. And he got to eat that shit. Or so-called Peter Quillen, a.k.a. so-called fruit smoothie dude, so-called a.k.a. guy that supposedly picked up boxing 3 months ago. But the real and the super real and the ultimate real G's out here in these boxing streets know that's a bunch of rubbish. They could clearly see I'm leagues and shoulders above this shit. That's neither here nor there. But what do we see? We see that that dude got defeated by this guy. And his pride and his ego is fucking shattered. So now we're going after this mental retardation motherfucker. Because that's what I'm running at. The art of reciprocation on that shit. I'm focusing on his mental retardation. One day, the name's going to come to me. I haven't labeled that shit yet. But it will be labeled. And when it does, I'm going to have y'all motherfuckers rolling. I just can't figure it out yet. I'm going to need some time. Probably going to be a few videos before I give him an official mental diagnosis. Because that motherfucker's all over the place. Anything you can think of. ADHD. Schizophrenia. Bipolar. Fucking PTSD. I mean, anything you can think of. This motherfucker got it. Histrionics. Oof, I'm giving y'all some deep shit, boy. The motherfucker's a class A type narcissistic motherfucker. You can clearly see that from him. There's just a lot of shit with him that is just all over the fucking place. But Mikey Garcia, because his dumbass and the other dumbass, they were on this Mikey Garcia stock. Like the Sugar Ray Leonard's dumbasses. They believed in that shit. Like Sugar Ray Leonard. Oh, Mikey Garcia is going to win because he's Mikey Garcia. Who the fuck is Mikey Garcia? So this guy is supposedly the god of boxing? You know they're famous. You see when the finger do it. I know what's coming. 3 times. Higgity motherfucking hush. The motherfucker got exposed. He got demolished and he got trounced. Was it a 5th round TKO stoppage? No. But it was worse. It was a boxing clinic. It was a punishment. It was a boxing lesson. And the motherfucker got embarrassed. Damn near his brother wanted to throw the fucking towel in 3 times. The 9th round, the 10th round, and the 11th round. Both him and the dad was begging to stop the fight. There's no moral victories in a defeat, motherfucker. Because the brain damage that you get, and trust me, the motherfucker was pissing blood that night. He didn't get put out on a stretcher, but his ass was pissing amber that night. Trust and believe that. Like Derrick James said, all this shit about, oh, you know, he's sitting there saying his power wasn't, he didn't have power, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't to the point where it stung me. Derrick James said, what'd he say? What'd he say? He said, wait, ask that motherfucker that question tomorrow. When he's sitting there going, my fucking stomach, my fucking head, my elbows. Oh shit, I'm dazed. Yeah. That motherfucker woke up the next day and didn't know where the fuck he was at. And that's what happened. So does his ass belong at 147? No. Stop it. Does his ass need to be fighting elite fighters for the rest of his career? No. A big fat no. He better stay away from any one of them motherfuckers. Terrence Bud Crawford better never come out his mouth. Lomachenko, Vasily, first name, better never come out of his damn mouth. He better never mention these top guys. Shit, at this point, as green as he is, I think Teofimo Lopez could get his ass. I'm serious. As green as Teofimo Lopez is, I know cats are going to sit there and say, what? I believe at this stage, Teofimo Lopez, because he has some tools there. As green as he is, he got some tools there to me that's more advanced than Mikey Garcia. And I believe he can expose his ass. I believe Devin Haney can expose his ass. I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it a buck. I'm keeping it 100. That's why, that's the truest and properest levels that Mikey Garcia belongs on to me. The motherfucker got no special effects up and down. When I tried to tell y'all motherfuckers that shit, y'all would not listen. Stop overrating these boxers, man. Y'all gotta have the true boxing eye test. Like yours truly. When y'all do, y'all become true and rare, proper boxing knowledge purists out here in these streets. AKA boxing streets. Then, and only then, can you call yourself a real G, a super real G, and an ultimate real G out here in these boxing streets. Remember, there's levels to this shit. This is He Knows the Sport. Checking out.